The Indian women's team is gearing up for the World Cup, and this time it's the ICC Women's World T20. Harmanpreet Kaur led Indian women's team are touted as one of the contenders to win the competition. But do they really have it in them to win the competition? All this and much more we are going to discuss in much detail today. Beginning with Indian batting. Now, Indian batting has been quite indifferent in the sense you saw in the recently concluded tri series where India chased down 174 against Australia, and in the final they were in the position of strength and they collapsed like pack of cards. And this has been quite a regular feature for Indian women's team. You saw that in the World Cup, 50 over World Cup in 2017 when India had a golden opportunity to win the competition, but the batting buckled under pressure. And you saw the same trend in a very, very big match, the semi-final of the World T20 against England. And 7 for 28 they lost against Australia when they were in position of absolute strength, firm favourites to win the match. Smriti Mandhana well set, Harmanpreet Kaur was out there, and Indian batting just didn't really click after a point. So number one, the first and most important question is Indian batting dependent too much on 2-3 individuals? And the answer here unfortunately is yes. India is depending heavily on Shefali Verma, for example, to give them a good start. Shefali Verma is one of the X factors. Now, if she gets going, if she gets off to a good start in the first 6 overs, it makes life that much more easy for the batters to come. So, Shefali Verma's form is going to be very, very important against Australia, especially when you get going against a team like Australia. Then the middle order is under that much less pressure as opposed to when you are say 2 wickets, 3 wickets down in the first 6 overs. Then that's a different proposition altogether. Smriti Mandhana is one key batter to watch out for. She generally bats till the 15th, 16th over, sets a solid foundation, and gives gives the girls in the middle overs that much more time. So Harmanpreet Kaur, say for example, can attack while Smriti is well set, and Smriti herself has superb shots. So Smriti is definitely a player to watch out for. Jemima Rodrigues, her form has been a little indifferent of late. She is a tremendous player. So expecting her to get going in this World Cup, and obviously Harmanpreet Kaur. Do you even need to be reminded of her hitting abilities? The first match of the 2018 edition of the World Cup, Harmanpreet hit a magnificent 100 against New Zealand, and that was one of the best knocks played by an Indian. So she has the potential to change the course of the match. And Harmanpreet against spinners, that's and well set Harmanpreet. If she's taking on any spinner, then that's only going to be a lopsided contest. Expecting Veda Krishnamurthy, Richa Ghosh, and all these batters. I don't know if Richa is going to get an opportunity, but expecting Veda to fire. She's the experienced campaigner and needs to sort of make an impactful contribution. So these are the players to watch out for as far as batting is concerned. As far as bowling is concerned, the Indian attack is spin heavy. And my bet is going to be Poonam Yadav. She's going to make the difference in the middle overs. She has the ability to pick wickets, has a deceptive googly, is slower in the air, and not a lot of batters have been able to attack Poonam freely. So Poonam is going to be one key member of the Indian team. Radha Yadav and Rajeshwari Gaikwad. I don't know if Rajeshwari or Radha both can feature in the playing 11, but if there's a toss-up, I think the team management might go with Radha Yadav, considering that she is quite she's quite an attacking option. Deepti Sharma is the third spinner. Deepti generally opens the bowling, and she is a wonderful off spinner. Bowled 3 maiden overs in Surat against South Africa, which is a world record. So the spin attack is looking quite good, and Harmanpreet can chip in with a couple of overs herself. So spin attack is not that much of a concern, but it's the pace attack led by Shikha Pandey. Shikha If she goes for runs, then that's bad news. I think Shekha and one more pacer, Pooja Vasrakar or Arundhati Reddy, 8 overs of pace bowling, and if one of them goes for runs, then generally that means that your spin attack has to do a lot of the work. So overall, expecting India to reach maybe the semi-finals, and who knows if they have a good day in the semi-final and what can happen in the final. So it's just a matter of conjecture. I hope the team goes on to win the competition, and I wish Indian team all the best for this World Cup.